Hello children, Sai Ram. Welcome back to Social Studies class. This is chapter 15, Natural Disasters, part 4. Let's continue. Children, in our today's class, we are going to know more about cyclones. Okay, but before that, let us have a quick recap about what we studied in our previous class. That is floods. Floods occur due to heavy rainfall. Sometimes when it rains a lot, rivers fill up with water and start rising above. The water then overflows into nearby land, causing floods. Floods damage crops, roads, houses, buildings, etc. They affect electricity and water supply. It also affects the transport and communication. There is also a shortage of food, drinking water, and shelter. The unhygienic conditions often lead to outbreak of diseases such as cholera, diarrhea, malaria, etc. Many people and animals die due to hunger, thirst, and diseases. In India, states such as Uttar Pradesh, Assam, Bihar and West Bengal are frequently affected by floods. Precautions to be taken before as well as during floods, that is, watch out for warnings of flood in the newspapers, television, radio. In case of a flood, prepare to move out of your house to a safer place. Build up your store of food, water and essential medicines. High embankments, afforestation as well as dams prevents flood. The next one we'll be talking about is cyclones. So children, this is an aerial view of a cyclone that is visible from a satellite. When you say a cyclone, as we can see here in the image, a cyclone is a very strong wind accompanied by very heavy rain. That is, a cyclone is a very strong wind which is accompanied with very heavy rain, and this is very common in the coastal regions. Okay children, a strong wind often causes high waves called tidal waves. What is it called children? Yes, it is called as tidal waves. Okay, in the sea, which leads to flooding of the coastal areas. Okay, floods also happen near the sea during cyclones, as the strong winds causes high waves. As we can see here in the image, the strong winds causes the high waves called tidal waves. So from here, because these winds are pushing, okay, these winds are pushing all the water towards the seashore over here, okay, and here they will carry all the water this way, and because of this water enters into the seashore. Okay, so these are called as tidal waves. Now children, tell me what happens because of this? Yes, correct. The strong winds and rain occur. When there is heavy rains, the river's level may increase above the bank, and water enters into the homes and fields that are nearby these rivers, and it causes floods. Okay, so the strong winds and rain damage crops. It also blow away electric lines. The rainwater enters the houses and buildings, and it literally destroys everything. So cyclones ultimately leads to floods, and due to this, people as well as animals die. Also, there is lot of damage that is caused to life as well as property. Now children, let us see the states which are affected by the cyclones. As I told you earlier, that cyclones are commonly occurred in the coastal areas. So the states that frequently faces the cyclones are Gujarat, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh. See children, these all are coastal regions. Okay. Then Odisha and West Bengal. Okay. So name the states that frequently faces cyclones. That is West Bengal, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra and Gujarat. These are the 5 states that are oftenly hit by cyclones. Okay. Now, very important, let us see what precautions do we need to take before or during the cyclones. Okay, children. Now, the weather forecasters, okay, the weather forecasters often can predict a flood or cyclones, because children, they are monitoring the earth through a satellite, and they know the kind of movements of air and water that happens around us. And when they see that there is a cyclone that is approaching, then a warning is given to people. Okay, so tell me, through what the warnings are given? Yes, a warning is given to people in advance. Okay, through television, newspapers and radio. So they raise a warning saying that there is a cyclone that is nearby. So, like people get prepared. Okay, they get ready by moving to safer places. Okay, children. So that's it with our today's class. Until then, do take care of yourself and goodbye.